Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Pat Downey, founder of Gridiron Training, and we're here today with the High School Football Report Strength and Conditioning Q&A. Today we're here live at the home of the Swampscott High School Big Blue at Blocks Edge Field, and I want to answer a question that was posed by one of you high school football viewers out there today, and the question is whether or not you should warm up prior to practice, football practice or a game or what have you, and how to do so. Absolutely essential warm-up is critical. Absolutely have to get some type of an active warm-up before practicing or playing the game of football. The thing that we do at Gridiron Training, one of the types of warm-ups we do is what's called a dynamic warm-up. I'm going to explain and demonstrate some exercises today regarding the dynamic warm-up, but before I do so, I'm going to quickly focus on 5 key points as to why the dynamic warm-up or getting some type of an active warm-up is essential before strenuous exercise. Number 1, it will stimulate blood flow to the active muscle groups. So important. Number 2, increase core temperature. All right. Number 3, decrease joint viscosity. Number 4, improve neurological efficiency, essentially by activating the central nervous system. And then 5, most important, is to be able to execute exercises that simulate the football movements and movements that you will use and execute on the gridiron. With that said, I'm going to very quickly explain and demonstrate some dynamic warm-up exercises. One thing to remember, make sure that when you do these exercises, you do them in linear and lateral formation. Linear meaning straight ahead, lateral meaning side to side, okay? Very important. The other thing that I want to quickly mention is, at Gridiron Training, whenever we do a dynamic warm-up, we do it in 3 different phases. We build up, keeping in mind this is a warm-up, so you want to start slow, all right? So we start out with a walking phase, then we go to a running phase, and then we end with the jumping phase. Typically, the dynamic warm-up takes about 10 minutes total before we're ready to get after it. First exercise I'm going to explain and demonstrate very briefly is called the knee hug. Great initial exercise, okay, for getting that hip flexor going. You know, this is something that can be very easily done. The key components with this, key parts are good posture, shoulders back, chest high, eyes straight ahead. When you do this, you want to make sure you bring your knee all the way to your chest and pull up on it, okay? Each time you're alternating, walking out. You want to pull back, all right, pulling your knees to your chest each time through. Great exercise. Number 2, another linear type movement called the leg cradle. Great for the piriformis muscle and also the hip flexors, okay? Again, great posture, shoulders back, chest high. Grab your knee, your ankle, and pull it high and tight across your body. Alternating each time through, all right? Again, high and tight through the progression. The third exercise we're going to do is a lateral type movement, okay? This is essentially the karaoke. Great exercise, okay? Again, for getting the hips, activating the hips. You want to keep your hips, shoulders square, okay? And when you do this, you want to flip your hips. So the whole time through, I'm flipping my hips as I go, all right? Again, keeping my hips, shoulders square in the hole. The next exercise I'm going to do is another linear type movement, okay? Excuse me, this is the butt kick, all right? Again, keep your shoulders back, your chest high. As you do this, all right, through the progression, get your heels to your butt. So you're swinging your arms and getting your heels to your butt as you do it, just like such, all right? Great exercise. Now the lateral type movement or exercise is the lateral lunge, okay? Hands out in front, shoulders back, chest high. You want to walk out and sit back in your heels. Each time through, sit back in the heels. Strip it through, walk it out, sit back, just like such, okay? Great exercise, okay, again, for the groin. Another lateral type movement. Linear, straight ahead, the A skip. Essentially all you're doing is marching and skipping as you go with good arm swing. So I'm marching, skipping, and swinging my arms as I go, just like such. All right, another great linear exercise, okay? Coming back, lateral exercise. Lateral shuffle with an arm swing. Again, hip, shoulders square in the hole, shuffling, swinging my arms as I go, okay? When you do this, you can go back and forth, transition back and forth, however you want to do it. So you can stick to the end, all right, stick it, and then transition back, just like this, okay, coming through. Another great exercise. Another one for the posterior chain is the back pedal. Make sure to get your butt down, shoulders back, chest high, short choppy steps, swinging your arms, just like such. All right, great exercise, okay? You can go down and back with it. All right, just like such, great exercise. Another exercise, linear, for the hamstring is the Frankenstein walk. Hands out in front, eye level, okay? Eyes straight ahead, kick your right toe to your left hand, left toe to your right hand. The whole time through, maintaining your hands out, eye level, okay? As you walk through the progression. Great exercise for the hamstring. For the quadricep, walking quad stretch. Shoulders back, chest high. You're going to grab opposite. So you're going to grab your left foot with your right hand, high to the sky. Right foot with your left hand, high to the sky. Walk it out all the way through, all right? Just like such. Make sure, keep your hips through to full extension, reaching high to the sky, okay? These are some examples of great dynamic warm-up exercises. You can tune in, check us out on our website at www.gridirontrainingathletics.com to see more dynamic warm-up exercises, see some of our gridiron athletes executing some of these dynamic warm-ups. Next episode, we will focus on joint mobility exercises for the upper body, and as well as some more type of pre-game warm-up routines. I'm Pat Downey, this is Gridiron Training, and remember, get after it.